Escape. Brother. Hyung, quick, move. Dash, suspended. You absolute jerk. The creature has consumed him entirely. You are feeble. Alas, we have bid farewell to our beloved queen. The existence of your humble soldier doesn't tip the scales. Who reigns supreme in your heart? A monarch. He stands out there. Out in the open. A commanding aura. Ahem, cough. Outside. Did he head over to Ryuji? Now is not the moment. We have to get out of here before he comes back. Ugh, those pesky ants are driving me crazy. This is odd. Neither Team Charlie nor Team Delta is responding. It's possible that this is connected to the interference wave problem. They definitely fall within the transmission range. Team Bravo, please provide an update. Well done, I'm reaching out. Are you unable to get in touch with Team Charlie or Team Delta as well? I'm afraid I can only reach out to Team Alpha. Want to go check it out, with a curious emoji. We're on our way. Wrap things up over there and head to the extraction zone. Got it? Hey there, is there anything more you want? It's me, just checking in. Absolutely. Chairman Matsumoto. Just off China's shores, something significant is definitely unfolding in Korea. Nevertheless, I find it hard to believe that the ants could journey all the way to China. Humph, yet considering Japan's deep involvement in this, Goto Ryuji must be incredibly eager to become a national class hunter. Every elite hunter in the nation has successfully navigated an S-rank gate. Despite Goto Ryuji's remarkable skills, he has yet to conquer an S-rank gate. I can't help but wonder. I'm struggling to grasp this. It's no big deal. However, looking at it from all angles, this appears to be a rather convenient out. Yeah, whatever. Goto Ryuji has a long way to go before he reaches that goal. Is that really what you believe? Honestly, just a single glance at Ryu's Kong would make it crystal clear for you. Captain, there's no doubt that Ryu's Kong has won you over completely. One might certainly express that sentiment. Regardless, I believe this raid is definitely going to come back and haunt someone. Goto. Please answer me. Is there an issue at hand? We've experienced tragic losses. Such a tragic waste. Didn't we choose this strategy to prevent such outcomes? You are right, and I'm feeling quite disappointed. They lacked strength. There's truly no need to worry about it. Always so stern. Yet, with you around, losing a few of them doesn't feel like a true loss. Indeed. Is the Korean team currently battling the Queen? Absolutely, they are. However, after the satellite glitch, it seems like the ants have rushed back to their queen with a renewed sense of determination. It's a fresh perspective to consider, yet up until now, doesn't appear to have sparked any significant problems. How do you feel about the prospects of the Korean team making it back safely? Considering what I've observed regarding our rivals, the sheer strength of the hunters involved is truly impressive. This would be a complete 0%. This was a challenging experience. Our dedicated team from Japan gave it our all, but in light of Team Korea's overwhelming victory, we must sadly withdraw. Sadly, Goto's national class challenge doesn't quite meet expectations. It's a headline that captures the sentiment perfectly. However, the overarching aim of completely eradicating Korea's S-rank hunters has been achieved. Everyone, retreat now. Is that clear? We're taking a step back. Absolutely. We'll recover the bodies at a later date. This is a tough job, but we have to stay strong. Ishida, you are amazing. This isn't just any ant. I'll handle the rest from this point on. Minoru, hop on with Team Bravo immediately, we really need your input here. But with enemies this powerful, you might just end up being a hindrance. Ant. Such an impressive aura. Could it be that you are the sovereign? A creature. A tiny ant, no less, is speaking. A ruler. Absolutely, I reign supreme. What is this enchanting force? This strength? I've experienced this sensation before. Oh, when exactly was that? President Choi, could you please raise the temperature? If I were to do that, we'd completely deplete the tiny bit of oxygen we still have. Each person has sustained severe injuries. Byung-gu did everything within his power, yet none of us are even close to feeling normal. Finally, Choi Jong-in has what it takes for this ultimate bet with his fiery passion. I can't go any further than this. What on earth is this dark fighter? The final topic we touched upon was undeniably, so, have you had something to eat yet? If I had realized this would occur, we would have shared more conversations. Dad. Are you telling me that the elite S-rank hunters are being ruthlessly shredded, by a single ant? What on earth is going on? Director, the phone lines are completely flooded with calls from viewers. Come on, what's the deal with that? Do you really want me to showcase our hunters being ripped to shreds on live television? This is the end, everything has come to a close. Director. There's a fresh face at the scene. What on earth are you saying? Just take a moment and see this. Oh my God, this can't be happening. Get ready to jump back into the spotlight. Wait a minute. If we resume now, it'll turn into a live stream. We can't predict what might go wrong. We've already halted the transmission once, it truly can't sink any lower from this point. We've journeyed this far together, and there's no turning back now. Get back to broadcasting. Regardless of the circumstances, just return to the airwaves. At this moment, our destiny hangs in the balance. This skill, Shield Shadow Exchange, enables the user to swap places with a chosen shadow. No mana is required for this maneuver. Once used, there's a cooldown period of 3 to 13 hours. Varying based on the skill's level. It's like a brief, strategic dance with darkness. Metal. Wow. Iron unleashed the powerful Mocking Roar ability. Fantastic job. The Demon Monarch's dagger is an extraordinary find. Rarity, S-type, dagger. With an impressive attack power of plus 220, this weapon is sourced from the fearsome Demon Monarch. Baron. Equipping both daggers from this formidable monarch activates a unique set bonus. Set bonus effect, from 2 into 1. The strength stat bonus is shared and enhances each dagger, making it a must-have for any serious adventurer. What on earth is happening? Who's battling it out at this moment? Wow, Master. I believe we've been given a second chance. We might just pull this off. Should I speed things up a bit? Get up. Huh. What's going on at this very moment? Wait, are those things coming back to life? Come on, kick off your thoughts. The entire nation is tuned in at this very moment. Oh, I'm not quite grasping this situation. I'm not sure what's happening, but they're completely destroying one another. Hey everyone, come on over and have a look. Hold on, there's no way they can manage this on their own. I'll break it down afterwards, but kindly accept the nourishment I'm offering you. Our scars have finally mended. Why is Hunter Cha the Lone Ranger who still hasn't bounced back? She's in really tough condition. I feel completely overwhelmed by this situation. She's slowly slipping away, bit by bit. I feel like things have calmed down around here a bit. Please vacate the area before the ants converge once more. Absolutely, I concur. Even without a crown, one can still be a leader. This guy wasn't the king, man. Is there someone else? The one you refer to as the monarch? The scoundrel is back. Which signifies, oh my God. Could it be that Goto Ryuji has actually passed away? What in the world? Master Ma. I'm entrusting Hunter Cha to you. Hunter has sung. I was curious about the sudden loss of the signal from Goto Ryuji, and it turns out it was him all along. Do you consider yourself the ruler of all mankind? Adorable. An insect is sharing its thoughts. Wow. Human. What a powerful, piercing presence. At this point, you're truly embodying the essence of a little insect. Just a mere 5 minutes ago. Unfortunately, the transmission has been momentarily paused. We're working diligently to enhance your viewing experience. We truly appreciate your patience during this brief interruption. Hold on a second, what's happening with the hunters? What on earth was that ant I just saw? What on earth is going on? Why would they cut off the broadcast at this moment? Hyung Nim. Are you aware of what's happening right now? Wow, we've just obtained some verified details straight from the location. They shared the heartbreaking news of Min Byung-goo's departure with the audience. In addition to the fact that we couldn't confirm the safety of the hunters still inside the nest. Oh wow, guess what? A brand new, mysterious hunter has just shown up at the nest. How exciting. We're bringing the transmission back on air. What on earth is happening here? Ant. There's such a powerful, sharp energy about you. Could it be that you are, the ruler? Absolutely, I reign supreme. Buzz. And that's the moment we lost connection. An ant is actually speaking like a human. And to top it off, he ended Goto's life. Could this be the role of the association's leader? How is someone like that even real? Matsumoto Shigeo, chairman of the Japanese Hunters Association. It has resurfaced in the royal chamber of the Queen. Wait, are you telling me the Korean team is still in the game? Indeed, it seems to be just that. Moreover, a colossal new wellspring of enchanting energy has suddenly emerged. Ah, for crying out loud. I can't believe it. Activate the Korean channel now. Absolutely. Wow, what's new with you? Oops, my bad. I didn't mean to disrupt your studying. The TV just decided to give up on us. By the way, where's my brother? He dashed out in a hurry, claiming he had something urgent to take care of. Gina, this television. Just a moment, Mom. What's going on in the minds of these kids today? Wait. Is that really Sung Jin-Woo? Chairman, you need to take a deep breath and compose yourself. Seriously, what on earth is a mage doing charging into the front lines? I believe he underestimated the ant and ended up getting hit hard. Pathetic. It turns out you're not the ruler you claimed to be. Ability, you've unlocked the powerful essence of the Dominator's touch. Master Beck, Master Choi, are you absolutely certain that Hunter Sung belongs to the mage class? I was skeptical at first, but I certainly didn't anticipate anything quite like this. This one is quite challenging, perhaps due to its external framework. This is really frustrating. Such an incredible spectacle. Even as an A rank, I'm truly pushing my limits just to remain on my feet. I'm on the brink of losing my sanity from the enchanting echo that surrounds me. I'm being overwhelmed by sheer force alone. What on earth is this? What kind of creature could you possibly be? He broke the shell. Unbelievable, did he really do that to me? Toxin. I recently discovered an incredible ability I acquired from a cone snail, the power of paralyzing venom. A naturally occurring toxin in the wild, this is one of the most lethal substances you could encounter. It intertwines with the essence of the body, intensifying and transforming into a far more lethal toxin. How unlucky, human. It seems your time has come to an end. Minoru, I just heard from Sugimoto-san. What's going on? We're fighting a losing battle. This is a formidable creature. An S rank or something of that nature. It's not something that ordinary humans can contend with. Even Goto-san wouldn't, and definitely not us. What on earth are you trying to convey? Have you lost your senses? This is really frustrating, you're not being helpful at all. It's about to get really complicated for us moving forward. Damn it. Wait. What on earth? The toxin has been eradicated. I felt an odd sense of joy creeping in. Maybe it was the effect of the toxin. Perhaps my heightened perception played a role in this transformation. I can sense the emotions he's experiencing. Without a doubt, he's feeling the anxiety creeping in. But yeah, absolutely, too. I need to wrap this up immediately. Where on earth did it vanish to? It's completely gone. The poison isn't doing its job. Engaging in a power struggle is just a waste of energy and time. If he relies on brute strength, there's no need to go head-to-head with him. My true strength is my swiftness. I'll scale back the size I had expanded and channel all my focus into agility. I'm finally finished with the warm-up. Did he really just evade that? He's keeping up with my pace effortlessly. He's becoming lightning quick. How can this even be happening? He's reached a power that rivals that of the demon monarch, or perhaps even surpasses it. But hey, I've got a superior weapon in my arsenal now. I've grown immensely more powerful after overcoming him, no question about it. His exoskeleton has visibly fractured. I'm absolutely capable of completing this. At this moment, I find myself feeling quite critical of the publication. The skill, critical hit, has evolved into its ultimate version, critical chain. An upgrade? Yes, it's the critical chain now. Critical chain level, max. What's your opinion on? Wow. The critical chain skill has really kicked into gear here. Honestly, it's not awful. Wow. The critical chain skill has really kicked into gear here. Is there truly nothing that I excel at more than this individual? Actually, there is indeed one. What do you think of that, my fellow human? Step ahead with confidence. Step forward and share your thoughts. Pay attention to the ants. If anything happens to the humans, you'll never be called upon again. Tusk has unleashed his powerful ability. The Hymn of the Giants is now in effect. Tusk's ability, Hymn of the Fire Drake, has been triggered. Phew. Wait. Are you telling me he's a summoned warrior? Seriously? He was actually summoned. Regardless of how you perceive it, he transcends the role of just an ordinary summoned warrior. It's as if a dark overlord has descended upon our world. How is this even possible? From the very moment I entered this world, I felt an extraordinary strength within me that surpassed everyone else. It consumed all that crossed my journey and stood triumphantly at the summit. Expanding beyond boundaries, that was who I was. This is the king. This was me, the one in charge. That's exactly how it ought to be. Run for your life. I have to escape. Keep breathing. I have to escape. This has to be the remarkable healing prowess of Hunter Min Byung-gu. I've never encountered a creature before that can take on the powers of everything it devours, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. I really need to create some space between us. Ability, the Dominator's touch is now in effect. Screech. Squeak. I won't allow you to escape. Wow. The critical chain skill has really kicked into gear. You have triumphed over your enemy. You've reached a new milestone. You've just leveled up. Hunter Sung Jin-Woo. What an incredible character. Cha Hae-in is absolutely incredible. Ugh, I've spent way too much time on this. I need to locate a healer urgently. The Shadow Exchange doesn't possess unlimited power. There's still some chill time before we can go, and I'm not sure if I can move around with someone else tagging along. Biting my lip nervously. Regardless of whether I team up with Kaisel, Hunter Cha will have already met his demise by the time I make it back. Are there any healers left in the Drawn Sword Guild? I must discover a way forward. Would you mind switching off the camera for a moment? Pardon me. Quickly, please. If you don't, I'll have no choice but to ruin it. Ah, naturally. What's with the sudden interest in the camera? Everyone, cast your shadows to find the body of Hunter Min Byung-gu. This is Byung-gu's body. It can't be. With a look of shock and disbelief on their face. He looked utterly devastated. Is it going to succeed? Hunter Sung Jin-Woo. What's your next move? With this form, I can summon shadows. What a stroke of luck. This is the soul path. Rise up. The attempt to summon the shadows has not been successful. Damn it. Rise up. The shadow summoning attempt was a complete disaster. Given my skill level in summoning, I expected this to be a walk in the park. He needs to have an unwavering determination to resist being called upon. It feels as though it's warning me that invoking the darkness within someone is a wicked deed. Nonetheless, the needs of the living come first. Rise up. Hunter Sung Jin-Woo. What on earth are you doing to Byung-gu? Wow, your skill. Unveiling the core of your talent is. Wow, control over the deceased. That's an incredible power. Wow, control over the deceased. That's an incredible power. Are you serious? Hunter Sung Jin-Woo can actually wield the abilities that once belonged to the deceased. Master Sung. So you weren't just any ordinary summoner. Byung-gu is, the seeker of healing, right? I can clearly see the type of person he truly was during his lifetime. He's independently guiding the healing of Hunter Cha Hae-in, completely on his own initiative. An incredibly kind-hearted individual. That thing. It's no longer an issue. I totally agree with you. Wait, he has the ability to call upon the deceased. That's mind-blowing. I'm utterly at a loss for words. I totally understand why he insisted I switch off the camera. Such immense power should never be exposed to the outside world. The harder he fights, the greater strength he gains. I can hardly fathom the sheer terror that kind of power must hold. I have no doubt that you will achieve remarkable victories in the many challenges that lie ahead. I have no doubt that Byung-gu's strength will be incredibly helpful during that time. However, in Byung-gu's life, he genuinely despised conflict. To push him back into the heat of battle. Seriously, I beg you, avoid this. Twice already, that relentless hunter Baek Yun-ho has seized my shoulder. However, what sets this experience apart this time is. It's not a demand, it's a sincere plea from the heart. I share the same sentiment as Hunter Baek Yun-ho. Please revoke the call. Thank you. The hunters are emerging. I'll hang back. Anyone up for some Hunter Sung Jin-Woo action? I can feel that there's something more I must accomplish. I get it. Yet. Still. I'm not entirely past it at this moment. I'll carve a way through the crowd and handle the situation before returning. Kaisel. Alright, I'll catch up with you a bit later. Let's head out. That was something else. A real behemoth. You guys can't even imagine, not having witnessed it. Seeing how that creature brutally slaughtered Goto-san, it was absolutely horrifying. This is a lost cause. This raid is an utter disaster. There's absolutely no chance for a hunter to overcome such a beast. There's no need for concern, the Jeju Island operation has come to a close. The beast has been vanquished. Oh my god. We just received confirmation from the Korean command. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Sugimoto-san, it seems there's a formidable hunter over in Korea as well. But I have no doubt he's not on the same tier as Goto-san. Maybe. But I'm uncertain. Could you tell me the name of this skilled hunter? It's Sung Jin-Woo. This is getting crazy. There are still so many left. Everyone, get ready. This is going to be intense. I'm actually acquiring skills in eradicating the unhatched ants. How lucky am I? What a collection. I really need to get this sorted out as well. Oh, what is this? Let's go. I totally lost track of this. Give it a shot. Oh wow, this is way too amazing to just sit and used in a storage room. I need to look after the leftover eggs from now on. How do you feel about this? As the clock ticked past 4 a.m., I found myself reflecting on the experience of watching this film. David Brannon, the mastermind behind the Hunter Management Bureau, truly left an impression. You didn't show up at my place at such an ungodly hour to seek my opinion. You're here because you're well aware of my feelings on the matter, Michael Connor. A hunter capable of commanding hundreds of summoned beings. Undoubtedly, this is a truly rare talent. It would be a true shame for someone of their caliber to stay confined in a small nation like Korea. I completely agree. Have you heard anything more about this guy? The dramatic event that unfolded at the game management office a few months back. The infamous Sung Il-hwan affair. He was taken alive by the elite hunter James in a top-tier gate that emerged in the eastern United States. We were left in suspense, uncertain if he was a creature or a person. Yet he fervently claimed to be a hunter hailing from Korea. The details we collected back then are still archived at the Bureau. Upon further investigation, we discovered that he and Sung Jin-Woo are, in fact, father and son. Many nations are completely unaware of Hunter Sung Jin-Woo, not even recognizing his name. This presents a fantastic chance for us. However, this experience stands apart from the moments shared with Hwang Dong-soo. Korea has been a steadfast partner of the United States for many years. Introducing another S-rank hunter from Korea would undoubtedly create significant tension within that alliance. Do you really believe he isn't worth taking a chance on? Do you believe you can accomplish it? All we can do is give it our best shot. Your rank has ascended. With this achievement, I've finally hit level 100. Name, Sung Jin-Woo. Level 100. Finally. The vibe emanating from this individual is truly repulsive. It's time to stand up. What is up with this gloom? I can't sense a thing. Could this be a result of the shadow extraction technique I applied to it? Is it possible that this might turn out to be a disappointment? Oh, everything's back to how it was. The shadow extraction was successful. And here I was, thinking I had fallen short. Stage 1. Status, Common. Level 1, Status, Ordinary. This ranking is completely new to me. I'm quite surprised and intrigued. This starts with the basics, moves through elite and knight ranks, and then it's time to aim for the prestigious general rank. This little rascal is significantly more powerful than the other shadows. Considering the numbers while it was active, it really adds up. This time, the Queen. My king. Could you kindly provide me with a title? It looks like this one also shares the same unwavering loyalty. What makes you think you can speak to me like that? I found myself capable of. He managed to. Considering he could communicate before he turned into a mere silhouette, is he still capable of speaking? Sadly, Iron was once a person, but after transforming into a shadow, he lost his ability to speak. Both Hunter Min Byong-gu and Tusk shared this fate. The sole distinction lies in their ranking. Perhaps once they enhance their skills, the others will finally find their voices. LV1, Overall Standing. I was the one who ended your life. Could you kindly stay compliant and stick with me? It would mean a lot. I'm not gone. I've been rejuvenated. Through the might of my master. I'm filled with an immense joy. That radiates from within me. I'll always have your back. Let on, my lord. My lord. I humbly ask you to bestow upon me a name. This isn't quite right, is it? After all, Gamey or an ant wouldn't fit here, would they? Note, Gamey is Korean for ant. A unique moniker that sets him apart from his fellow ants. The renowned writer behind the book, The Ants, unexpectedly crossed my mind. T/N, inspired by Bernard Werber. Your name will be Barreau. I'm so excited to see where this journey takes us. Thanks a lot. My mentor. Barreau LV1, rank, General, feels really grateful. This is great, now let's turn the Queen into a mere silhouette. Stand up. Alright, 17 minutes. LV1, rank, General. What? The bond among the ants has started to falter. Barreau, what's going on? The Queen Ant's usual power is to command the entire ant colony. Does this imply that the Queen has complete authority over the ant colony? Absolutely, that's precisely what it signifies. The Queen's magical prowess seems to have significantly diminished for her rank. I can't help but wonder, what could have caused such a decline? The true wonder of the Ant Queen lies primarily in her incredible ability to reproduce. It's utterly unthinkable. To create without a physical form. Are you really saying that the Queen Ant doesn't engage in battles? Indeed, my lord, that is precisely what I expressed. An organization doesn't require multiple leaders, it's time to put an end to unnecessary complexity. Hold on, we really shouldn't gather the enchanted gems. These enchanting gemstones will play a key role in the restoration of Jeju Island and help to alleviate the impacts of the damage incurred. It's definitely not something we should cling to. This piece taken from Barreau's lifeless form will suffice. Additionally, the issue lies with the remaining ants. Is it feasible to eliminate them using such a significant military force? I'll do my best to. Sensei. I sense it. The opponents are facing challenges. Perhaps because they lack guidance. They are unable to unite the crowd and are breaking apart. Hey Burrow, were you able to keep track of how many ants there were in total? Before today's raid, there was a staggering population of 8,700 ants. The count of those who have made it through is absolutely astonishing, my friend. We're talking about a staggering 4,000 ants here. I felt there were many that were wiped out. I was genuinely surprised to see so many still remaining. Imagine being in your shoes. Do you truly believe you have the power to wipe them all out? Go ahead, I'm curious to see what you'll command next. OMG. The ants are swarming over here. These ants are marching north. They're engaging in a clash with the Knights Guild. Now it's our moment. All hunters, let's charge forward. It's time for our renowned guild to dive into the fray as well. I feel incredibly frustrated and overwhelmed. I need to see this through and I can't let any of them get away with this. What are you up to? An ant is equivalent to a B-rank warrior. If you stray from the formation, you'll be crushed. Stick together. We'll bounce back the reputation of the Reapers Guild stronger than ever. Oh no. How am I ever going to take on these terrifying beasts? Although his title is A-rank, doesn't he seem like nothing more than a hollow figure? The ants have made their grand entrance on the beach. Do you believe we stand a chance against the ants? Quick as lightning. They're right here, just within our reach. What on earth just wiped out all these ants? The speed was astonishing. I found myself unable to grasp it with my own eyes. What on earth? What in the world just happened? It took me a whole 2 days to finally get rid of those pesky ants. The ants made their presence known along the shores of the China Sea as well. They've finally made it to the shores of mainland China too. What a remarkable journey across the China Sea. We're in for 2 sleepless nights. The second colony is heading our way. Could you please guide us on where to aim? Hold on, don't go just yet. The hero is determined to handle everything by himself. It's truly overwhelming how much there is to manage. May you find eternal tranquility beneath the waves. If only the one who battled against Sung Jin-Woo had survived instead of these insignificant fries. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the review. This really made it more thrilling. What a disappointment. What are your thoughts on it? There exists a singular bond linking Mr. Huang to Sung Jin-Woo. Mr. Huang's elder sibling, Huang Dong-suk, may have met his tragic end at the hands of Sung Jin-Woo. I am determined to seek my vengeance. Is this truly the way it will be encapsulated? It definitely appears that way. From now on, it'll be tougher to encounter Sung Jin-Woo, huh? That's really a bummer. I was looking forward to meeting him, but it's such a pity. Thomas Andre, the guild master of Scavenger Guild, seems unavailable. How would you handle it if the two get into a disagreement? Laura, is it possible that you still don't recognize me? Mr. Huang is currently held captive by the Scavenger Guild. The Scavenger Guild belongs to me. I can't let anyone who dares to lay their hands on my belongings off the hook. It's just unacceptable. Regardless of whether it's the US government. The third evening of the Jeju invasion. The military forces and the official association of the Yeongnam District Knights made their way to Jeju, eager to gather the magic stones, just to be safe. Someone seemed to be perpetually unlucky. Can you believe it? That guy consistently put forth his greatest effort to excel. His aspiration was to claim the gold medal. He trained rigorously, driven by an unyielding passion within. Shedding pounds to fit into a lighter weight category. He persevered through the grueling training regimen. The sole remaining task was to step onto the stage for the Olympics, filled with a mix of excitement and nervousness. He was on the verge of making that dream a reality, feeling an overwhelming sense of excitement and anticipation. The doping test went smoothly without any issues. Additionally, he enjoyed a peaceful night's sleep, free from any nightmares. His state was remarkable. However, due to an unexpected realization, he fell victim to the enchanting meter and found himself unable to take part in the Olympics. Oh, was it your tail, big bro? That guy had to let go of his old dreams, but now he's chasing a new one. The dream of building the greatest guild in this country. Don't litter here. Wow, you're absolutely incredible, Hyung Nim. Look at these top-notch magic stones. If we bring them along, we'll become the premier guild in the country. That's totally uncalled for. Just so you know, everything is spotless here. There's no need for concern, so go ahead and take some. I just don't sense any enchantment. Oh no, look what I found. Don't stress too much, even if there are a few more ants, we've got this. Hey there, Hyung. Is everything okay? Oh my goodness. Who might you be? Only the team that assigned us the mission and the soldiers should be on Jeju Island. It feels like something is missing without them. Unmask yourself. Hey boss, is that really a person? Wait, don't shoot. It's not a monster. You have entered a forbidden zone. Disobeying our commands will result in lethal consequences. Oh my god, it's a monster. Hey, what's up? What are you up to? We don't need to cause a fuss. I simply helped them take a short nap. Would you like to take a look? I have no doubt that this is his strength. How odd. I can't quite grasp why he would choose to assist humans. Who knows? If you're curious, why don't you ask yourself? The place reeks of decaying bugs. Had she caught a glimpse of it, it would have surely sent chills down her spine. The chase will continue as scheduled. Everything remains the same. Alright. Oh, it looks like someone was definitely present here. Since we're in Korea, why not look after it while we have the chance? We will entrust this place to him. Don't want to jump into this, huh? That's one perspective you could definitely take. Feel free to think whatever you want. You're such a coward. Yeah, I suppose we can just keep it cool. Following the end of the Jeju Island raid, there was sheer pandemonium both online and off. Absolutely incredible. I'm at a loss for words. I always believed it was widely understood that one couldn't conjure up such an army of shadows, but watching you. Hunter Nim Sung Jin-Woo, command your summoned creatures in battle was nothing short of miraculous. It healed my decade-long struggle with cancer. 4 years ago, I experienced the heartbreaking loss of my parents on Jeju Island. Sung Jin-Woo Hunter Nim, I realize you may never see this, but I just want to say. It was truly incredible. It was an unforgettable moment. My debut as an S-ranked hunter took place during the thrilling raid on Jeju Island. Given such immense strength, wouldn't you agree we should have a national rank hunter among us? Nope, not at all. So, hold your horses and don't get your hopes up just yet. Seriously though, what do you mean by nah? He single-handedly conquered an S-ranked dungeon and in doing so, truly distinguished himself from the other S-rankers, didn't he? However, Sung Jin-Woo may not have an extensive portfolio just yet. If he truly possesses such exceptional talent, recognition from others will come in due time. Nonetheless, I must say, he is absolutely remarkable, just incredible. This was essentially my first experience, and it felt incredibly special. I've heard that E rank simply indicates he's a bit above average. Is it really alright for someone to skyrocket in strength so quickly? Was Sung Jin-Ho Hunter perhaps dormant and has now awakened? I didn't realize so many folks were unaware he was a reawakened. He asked for a privacy lock. While the raid captured the attention of the entire nation, it also ignited a whirlwind of conversations, with the name Sung Jin-Woo echoing throughout every discussion. Although, the concern that if he had joined the Jeju raid from the beginning. As I reflect on it, could it be that if Sung Jin-Woo had participated in the Jeju raid from the start, Min Byung-gu might have been spared from his tragic fate? He claimed he wouldn't participate, so what prompted him to dive right into the situation? He had the opportunity to reduce the number of lives lost, even though some loss was inevitable. Absolutely, he had his fans. However, only a handful took the time to address the concerns raised. Despite everything, his delayed involvement has unfortunately led to lives being lost, which is truly heartbreaking. I've always felt that it requires more than just one brave soul to bring a war to its conclusion. But ever since this event, I've started to feel that it might not be the case. Lift your gaze, noble hunter. You have just penned the final chapter in this heart-wrenching tale of sorrow. Thank you so much. The fifth raid on Jeju Island has left a devastating mark. Out of 4,801 brave hunters who joined the fight, 727 regular awakened were called to action. Tragically, among them, 64 awakened and 32 innocent civilians lost their lives. These figures reveal a disheartening ordeal that culminated in sorrow. However, when contrasted with the prior 4 operations, this time the loss of life was the least. So, you're planning to create your very own guild, are you, Hunter Sung Jin-Woo? Naturally, an S-ranked hunter doesn't require a guildmaster license. All you have to do is reach out to the association. And we'll handle everything else. Please do. I really need to discover the advantages that come with being an S-rank hunter. Have you perhaps erected a fence or something akin to that on Jeju Island? What? Everyone sent to clean up the leftover ants and collect the magical stones ended up passing out. The group consisted entirely of rankers, along with a few beat rankers, some of whom hailed from the Knights Guild. I wanted to check in because it seems you might have overlooked a hurdle you left in your wake. I absolutely did not arrange anything like that. I can see now, just as I suspected. What words did those who were sent out share with us? Not a single one of them can recall anything at all before slipping into unconsciousness. It's truly impossible for us to figure out if this experience was enchanting or just ordinary. Are there any sneaky traps set by the ants that I might have overlooked? Chairperson of the association. My team informs me that my upcoming meeting is quite early, hence I must politely take my leave. I genuinely value your flexibility and understanding. It means a lot. I feel compelled to go back as well. Hey, are you really Mr. Sung Jin-Woo? Good afternoon, esteemed Hunter Sung Jin-Woo. I'm Agent Adam White, a proud member of the Hunter Management Bureau, representing the United States of America. Wow, the Hunter Management Bureau. That sounds intense. Feel free to refer to me as Adam, if you don't mind. I stopped by your office to find you, but it seems like a needle in a haystack. I really hope you can understand my reasons for seeking you out here. Did he also show up at the office? Oh, now that I think about it, at that time. Jin-Ho mentioned something about a foreigner. Could it really be him? This is getting more interesting. What exactly do you aim to achieve by engaging with me? I have some insights that I'm eager to share with you. Hey, could you please share some insights on this? There's probably no other place on the planet, or entity that possesses this kind of information. Except for us, that is. It feels like we're holding on to a unique treasure. What makes you feel compelled to share this information with me? By sharing insights with a select group of extraordinary individuals, we inevitably gain something valuable in return. I was looking forward to meeting you alone, yet the impact of the Jeju raid was still so vivid. Our deputy director is eager to have a personal meeting with you. Under extraordinary conditions, as you can surely appreciate. As for the rest, our deputy director can give you all the details. We have a vehicle ready for you just around the corner. Are you interested in meeting the assistant director? Interesting, isn't it? I'm feeling a bit skeptical about the reliability of the information you're sharing. I'll think it over and reach out soon. I completely overlooked adding this. In a negotiation, it's crucial to reveal your strongest asset instead of keeping it under wraps. As I delve into the experience, I can't help but feel that this is a real game changer. Wow, did you know there's an awakened out there who can boost the powers of other awakened? Here we are, feeling excited and a little nervous about this next step. Great to connect with you. I'm Michael Connor, the Deputy Director of the Hunter Management Bureau. Looking forward to our interaction. This is Sung Jin-Woo. I'll take care of the interpretation. I'll cut to the chase, esteemed Hunter Sung Jin-Woo. This is a crucial paperwork for entering the United States. Typically, this process would require around 1 to 2 years. However, for the incredible Sung Jin-Woo Hunternim, that's simply not the case. Just a moment. With a single word, in the blink of an eye, you could become a citizen of the United States. I got the feeling from what Agent Adam mentioned that today's focus was solely on the information at hand. A awakened one capable of enhancing another awakened's abilities. A true mentor. Can we really enhance our skills? Wow, it turns out that individual is already here. Could you kindly invite Mrs. Shellner to join us? It would be great to have her input. Please have Mrs. Sellner come in. The one and only individual on this planet who can assist fellow awakeners in transcending their boundaries. This is Mrs. Norma Sellner. She certainly possesses a unique vibe that sets her apart from other awakeners. Mrs. Sellner, could you share your thoughts on how you managed to track down Sung Jin-Woo? You must be in disbelief, right? Initially, every other hunter was captivated by your gaze. However, the moment you truly feel it, you've got to hold on to it tightly. When Korean isn't an option, it defaults to Japanese and then English. Everyone is aware that every awakener has their boundaries. No individual can push beyond that threshold. Unless you experience a profound awakening, ascending to a higher level will remain beyond your grasp. This is fundamental information for a seasoned tracker. Well, Mrs. Sellner. Absolutely. I possess the capability to assist others in transcending their boundaries. I can elevate their experience by guiding them through a 3-step journey. I'm torn between labeling this as forcibly reawakening them or simply unlocking their true potential. Everything she speaks is completely accurate. But, once she unleashes her ability, she needs some serious downtime. Each year, only a select handful of awakeners are granted the opportunity to reap the rewards. I'm among the select few individuals. Furthermore, if this is real, it's an incredible talent. So, just how effective is it really? It varies from individual to individual, but after completing the 3rd stage, they will experience a noticeable boost of at least 20%. Perhaps even as much as 30% more powerful. There's no chance it's anywhere near 20% to 30%. Absolutely not. I can completely relate to Hunter Huang Dong-Su's choice to relocate to America, even with all the backlash he faced from his homeland. Who could possibly say no? Every other hunter will undoubtedly be drawn in by it as well. Should this power escape into the world? That's the reason Mrs. Sellner has joined our team. We prioritize her well-being and ensure she receives a fair compensation. Mrs. Sellner truly empowers the hunters we choose to elevate their skills to new heights. Mrs. Sellner's remarkable talent. This is the precious offering we have to share with you. A present. Doesn't it feel more like a transaction rather than a true gift? Should you choose to embark on the journey of becoming a hunter in the United States, rest assured that you'll be among the very first to reap the rewards. Furthermore, to secure a deal that offers the most favorable terms, we can collaborate with a guild that you prefer. Take your time, there's no hurry. We're here to assist you in unlocking the very first button for today. Excuse me, what did you just say? We mentioned it before, didn't we? It's truly a treasure. I totally agree with her. What about you? Are you ready to unlock your full potential? At no expense whatsoever. Just think of this as a courtesy, Mr. Hunter. Didn't she mention that once I try it, I'll find it impossible to move on? This shows she's really sure about her skills. Gaze deeply into my eyes. Pay attention. That's the beginning. Great, he bought into it. Looks like the plan is working. He's been keeping his composure, but after he navigates the initial phase, he'll reach out to us once more. Absolutely not. If he's feeling restless, he could very well rush into signing the contract without a second thought. The attempt by Ruji Goto to conquer Jeju Island ended in disappointment for this ambitious contender aspiring to reach national status. This challenge was effortlessly overcome thanks to a remarkable and unique skill. I'm curious to see just how far he can go. You scoundrel. What have you done to Mrs. Sellner? Whoa there. Are you guys serious? Can't you see who this person in front of you is? You absolute fools. But Mrs. Sellner. If you're feeling concerned about Mrs. Sellner, why not just go and lend her a helping hand? I sincerely apologize, Mr. Hunter. Our representatives were behaving in a discourteous manner. What's happening here? It's okay. Just imagine if this had unfolded in the presence of Thomas Andre or Lu Jigang, we would all be in grave danger at this very moment. It's a chilling thought to consider. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mrs. Sellner, is everything all right? You're drenched in sweat. Is something wrong with you? It appears that Mrs. Sellner is under the weather today. Is it possible for us to reach out to you at a later time? Absolutely. Adam, the escort, safely guided Sung Jin-Woo back to his residence. Absolutely, I get it. Mrs. Sellner, can you tell me what transpired? He truly embodies greatness. He is a ruler, a magnificent one, and his strength is unmatched. So, are you saying he's on par with the hunters at the national level? I'm honestly uncertain. I've never gone through anything like this in my life. This guy is like a king, but he stands out from the rest. As I gazed into his eyes, he was simultaneously peering back at me, creating a moment of mutual connection and intensity. It wasn't just the hunter Sung Jin-Woo, it was the profound abyss lurking within him. It was staring right at me. And, his potential is limitless, truly inspiring. Oh, what a disappointment. I can't believe we might actually lose Min Byung-gu. Unfortunately, he has already stepped away from the hunt, so it seems we can no longer consider him one of the active hunters. It truly pains me to merely label it as a noble sacrifice and move on. I anticipate that we will encounter even tougher obstacles in the future. It's uncertain what sacrifices we might have to endure along the way. Wow! A beat-rated gate suddenly appeared right in the middle of the street. That's unexpected. An beat-ranked gate is not something that a typical assault team can tackle. I'll reach out to a prominent guild immediately. Hold on, that place seems. Haven't Hunter Sung Jin-Woo mentioned that he established his guild headquarters pretty close by? It would be interesting to know if it's the same spot. She surely caught a glimpse of something. But what could it be? There's a hint of the system, with a puzzled expression. What could possibly instill such fear in her? Her eyes were filled with fear, and I doubt she'll be willing to meet with me again. What's up with this never-ending traffic? That's precisely why I opt for the subway. It's a lifesaver. Hunter Nim, it's Gun Hee here. How can I assist you today? Seriously? A barrier right in the center of the street? I had a feeling about this. The congestion on the roads was worse than I expected. The gate has received a B ranking. Could you manage that for us? Are you serious? You're saying we can do this without a raid permit? Ha, Hunter Nim. Do you really think I'm the one who approves the raid permits? Ah, naturally, it's the Hunters Guild. And may I ask, who do I represent? The president of the Hunters Guild. LOL, there's no need for you to stress about it. In that case, I really appreciate the gesture. I mean, thank you so much. What you're seeing at this moment is a mysterious portal that has suddenly emerged along the western coastal highway. Hey everyone, we really need you to stick to our instructions. Hey, hold on a second. You can't just barge in like that. Wow, is that really Sung Jin-Woo from S-Rank? It's the one and only Sung Jin-Woo. He's here to handle everything himself. How? How did you find your way here? You may hold an S rank, but we cannot tolerate behavior that disregards the rules. Are you in possession of the raid authorization? Even with a raid permit in hand, you're still stuck outside unless you have the required number of teammates to join the action. This doesn't align with what he shared with me. Oh, I've reached the scene and it looks like we've got a small issue here. Here, grab this call. What? Are you referring to me? Who? Who is that? This is another rebel that I'm sure would not sit well with you. This is the leader of the association. Absolutely. I totally agree. Let's do it just like you mentioned. Now I'm stepping in with determination. Ugh. I really wish you would stumble and twist your ankle. What in the world? The gate. The gate is transforming its hue. A red gate? Oh dear, could it be that I secretly wished for him to suffer? Honestly, no matter how I look at it, this gives off the vibe of a crimson entrance. The exit is completely obstructed. I may really have to put in a lot of effort to overcome this challenge. Put in the effort, I see. Your mother hopes you'll pursue your true passions. Becoming awakened wasn't something you chose, it simply happened. As an S rank, you hold the power to protect countless lives, and that's a heavy yet noble burden to bear. Just like how your father used to do it. Did you know that before he took on the role of a hunter, he was actually battling blazes as a firefighter? I found myself captivated by his passion for helping others, and I chose to spend my life with him. It's undeniable that his spirit flows fiercely within you. Just don't overdo it, okay? Do you understand? I feel incredibly lucky that my mother supported my decision to pursue a life as a hunter. Honestly, I can't really label this as overexerting oneself. I'll tie it up within a day, with a smile. A true hunter is destined to pursue their prey. A hunter's adversaries extend beyond just beasts. Even a hunter must be cautious not to find themselves as the prey. The circumstances can change at any moment. A true elite hunter knows the importance of staying vigilant and never letting their guard down. No matter if you're tracking down dozens or even countless creatures. You must pursue relentlessly, just as that unseen force does. Now, let's shift our focus to the next objective. I'm not done chasing yet. Huh, you. What are you doing? He's not one of them either. They're skillfully concealing themselves. The shards of dazzling illumination. Yogimunt, what are you doing here? This looks like a surprising encounter. I'm excited to share insights about the landscape in the eastern region. If you're referring to the tiny region in the east, that's the domain of the Shadow Monarch. Didn't you promise to look after that spot? It appears that the authorities are about to unveil Legia to the south of that location. I'm definitely claiming that spot. After that, the Shadow King. As long as the architect embraces their responsibilities, everything will go smoothly. By the way, I've got some exciting updates to share. Wow, it's amazing. The brightest and most significant piece of light is definitely there. Kukuk. Quite fascinating. I can't believe you traveled all this way just to share that with me. How do you plan to address this? If you're ready to grant that to me, then please, go right ahead. However, what truly matters? It seems we were led here intentionally. This guy clearly doesn't possess an ounce of brilliance. Keep it up. As I took each step, I couldn't help but ponder the reason behind the mark he left behind. He intends to obstruct our path. The little region located in the east. Is Korea the place you're talking about? What makes this intriguing to you? Frosty Ruler, I doubt you have the luxury to engage with that fellow. Go ahead and try to stop us if you think you can. I refuse to, snap crack. Jump out. Is it really you? The scoundrel responsible for the deaths of my brothers. I have to admit, it's quite remarkable. It's amazing how you managed to get here despite your small stature and also took the time to learn our language. Alas, this marks the conclusion. Our allies are patiently poised and ready. Step forward. Is it really that brief? What a laugh. Step into the light. It seems like everyone has disappeared. What on earth? What is happening here? You scoundrel. Take them out. You scoundrels. Don't even think about crossing me. Tusk has unleashed the power of, Hymn of Giants. This is truly awe-inspiring. Tusk has activated the ability known as anti-gravity, and it's truly mesmerizing. Please respond to my inquiries. You'll find it much easier on yourself if you take this step. I didn't gain any new insights this time around either. This system is clearly causing some interference, quite frustrating. Regardless, I believe it will all work out. In due course, I'll grasp everything. SFX Crackle. The treasure from the mysterious cursed box. I finally hit level 100 while participating in the Jeju Island raid, and I've met all the necessary criteria. Congratulations, you've leveled up. Name, Sung Jin-Woo, LV. 100, message, you've accomplished what was needed. The details of the key will be unveiled only in part. Name, Kartanon Temple Key. Difficulty level. Item type, key. This remarkable key grants its holder access to the enigmatic Kartanon Temple. It can be utilized at the designated gate. which will unveil its whereabouts after a specific duration. Time left, 417 hours, 06 minutes, and 52 seconds. The secret to unlocking the wonders of the Cart Temple. The Cardinal Temple lingered in my memory, haunting me even when I attempted to push it away. An exhilarating double dungeon experience. The system is beckoning to me once more. Back to the place where everything started. Everything has transformed. If this was orchestrated from the start. It felt as though it was patiently anticipating my return. In that situation. Just hold on for me. These stupid trolls. I can't let anyone who badmouths Hyungnim get away with it. Tap tap tap. Shedding tears after receiving a lawsuit won't change a thing. Phew, another one. Looks like someone's really putting in the effort. I found myself confronting another group who was maliciously defaming Hyungnim. You've been putting in great effort. Wow. Hyu, Hyungnim. He slips in and out quietly, almost like a ghost. Did something occur? No, older brother. But why do you have that expression on your face? I've just stepped through the gate. You mentioned we would need some funds to set up the guild, didn't you? Wow, aren't these incredible magic cores? Did you manage to conquer a top-tier gate? You're amazing, Hyungnim. Thanks to this, we can totally relax about covering the salaries. Salaries? What salaries though? How can you forget? We still require one additional founding member to complete our team. Wow, it looks like we're in need of 3 dedicated members for our guild. We definitely require a guild master, a vice guild master, and of course, one more enthusiastic individual to join us. While it may simply be a matter of meeting requirements, having someone truly dedicated would make a world of difference. After all, we're bound to encounter this individual more than just a handful of times. Well, is that everything? We have one more pressing issue that needs our immediate attention. Have you picked a guild name yet? This shows a bit more eagerness and curiosity. Wow. I really believed it held significant value. This is an incredibly important issue, dear brother. What about Sung Yu Guild using our last names? It doesn't quite hit the mark though. Yusung Guild might work better, but I couldn't possibly put my name before yours. Perhaps we could adopt the name Wuho Guild, inspired by the final letters of our names, and honestly, Jin Guild, based on the middle letters isn't a bad idea at all. Mumbles twice. What do you think about calling ourselves the Solo Play Guild? Just a thought, as solo play is a short form for solo player. Huh. Our guild mainly focuses on solo hunting anyway. Did they really think that was amusing? I suppose even Hyungnim has his flaws. After all, he's only human. Hey there. Anyone home? Open up, it's for you. Is this the headquarters of Hunter Sung Jin-Woo's guild? Creak, with a sense of awe and curiosity. This sound is creaking, but who, with a sense of confusion and curiosity. Hunter, seriously? What brings you here, oh Hunter father? Well. I truly desire to become a member of your guild. Could you shed some light on that? As I mentioned before, enjoy your journey. I can't wait to be part of it. Wait, what's happening here? Was it the chairman of the association who suggested this to you, perhaps? Wait, what? Why on earth would he? Or did Hunter Choi Jongin boot you from his guild? No way. So, what exactly is it? What makes you interested in becoming a part of our Solo Play Guild? Is the name of the guild really Solo Play? This is the name that the Vice Guild Master and I settled on together. Is there an issue with that? Hyungnim. What do you mean by Solo Play Guild? You can't be serious that it's already been finalized. What happened to my ideas? You were silent, so I assumed you were on board. Hold on, let's take a moment to breathe. My thoughts are all jumbled up because this situation has me feeling so bewildered. But. Her pulse races, her breaths are shallow, and the look on her face says it all. She's putting on a brave front, but I see right through her facade. Why on earth is she putting in so much effort just to join our Solo Play Guild? It's really puzzling. Hunter dude, it's not even been 2 years since your awakening. You've come so far, keep going. Still tied to the hunter's contract, aren't you? It must be tough. I find myself compelled to settle the penalty for breaching the contract. Wow, she's so eager to be part of our team that she's ready to pay the price. That's awesome. Our guild lacks the means to adequately reward a hunter of your exceptional talent. No, that really doesn't make any difference. I can do without the signing bonus as well. Why are you putting in so much effort to become part of our guild? It really shows how much you care. You won't find any benefits here. I find it hard to put into words, but no. Even if I did, he'd think I'm nuts. Initially, it was merely, he's definitely not the embodiment of freshness, is he? There's just something off about his scent. Is there an issue? Are you truly a hunter? He is lured in by the aroma that captivates him. What's wrong, Hunter Cha? Why are you calling at this hour? Everything okay? Would you mind checking into someone named Sung Jin-Woo from the mining team? My interest was piqued, and I can't help but want to know more. Regardless of your perspective, can we all agree that he's an elite hunter in the combat TY arena? Wow, he's capable of using summoning magic too. This is the incredible power of Hunter Sung Jin-Woo. Are you telling me he can call forth that many minions? Did he just sabotage Lee Min-sung's press conference? The flood of negative remarks is overwhelming. Just as I suspected, that individual turned out to be an S rank. Honestly, he's really not a terrible person at all. I really have to concentrate, the Jeju Island raid is just around the corner. Despite my attempts to reassure myself and push the worries aside. Sometimes, even when it feels like I'm completely out of time to. He was the sole beacon of hope in this bleak world, bringing a warm smile to my face. SFX Creek. A wave of fear washed over me, and I felt a shiver run down my spine, SFX Screech anxious. This is a wild collision of passion and chaos, and I can't shake the feeling that it could all end in a heartbeat. However, SFX, a sudden shock. Hunter's father. Have you finally woken up to reality? Where on earth? Inside the helicopter, we've touched down at the Hunters Association. We're getting ready to transport you to the hospital shortly. Wow. Is it true that Hunter Sung Jin-Woo has arrived? Yeah, I kinda expected that. Guess it wasn't just a figment of my imagination after all. I was on the brink of death this time. No. Or did I actually cross over? Even if. Feels like. I'm faced with a reality where escaping death feels impossible. Oh, what should I do? I struggle to express it. How do I convey this to him? I truly wish for you to remain with me through every step of this journey. What is she up to? Is there something she's keeping from me? Why isn't she responding to me? Watching her cheeks turn pink, I can sense she's keeping a secret. I'm not sure what she's keeping secret, but it's possible she's had this planned for quite some time. Are you really going to leave me hanging like this? Incredibly cozy. I aspire to enjoy a life of ease and comfort. Can't I have the chance to? No, that's not quite right. Imagine the determination and perseverance this hunter must have shown to get her to say that, Hyung Nim. At just 22 or 23, Hunter Cha Hae-in undoubtedly bears the immense weight of being an S-rank hunter. She emerged from the Jeju Island raid looking quite battered and weary. I truly feel for what she's going through, however. Surprisingly, our guild requires an entrance exam to join. Huh. That wasn't mentioned in the recruitment notice. It seems to be a new policy, so our vice guild master might have overlooked it. Jin-ho, please head downstairs and grab some beverages and treats for our visitor. Absolutely. What type of examination is this? Could this be genuine honesty? Is it merely pride? It's about overcoming a calling of my own design. Hunter Sung Jin-Woo, is my performance really that disappointing to you? Which invocation are we discussing? For you, Hunter Cha, I am determined to choose the mightiest. Okay, good. Which invocation are we discussing? For you, dear Hunter Father, I will choose the mightiest. Okay, good, with a nod of approval. When is the exam scheduled? Let's take action right away. What do you think about having it at the gymnasium of the association? Reflecting on it, it seems quite a distance from here. Should I give it a shot to see if the shadow exchange skill allows two people to travel together? Skill, Shadow Exchange Level 1 is a unique job-specific ability that requires no mana, allowing you to swap places with a shadow soldier at will. The thrill of this skill comes with a cooldown of 3 hours, which varies based on your skill level. There's no need for you to go like that. What do you mean? There's a simpler route to our destination. We just need to stay united, alright? Oh. Let's glide. Trade. You both might want to grab a bite to eat as you chat. Creak. We've arrived. SFX whoosh. W. Wow. Just as I anticipated. I was spot on. The Shadow Exchange skill functions as a portal. Being able to transport someone using it is a testament to its power. My position serves as the gateway, while the coordinates of my objective transform into the exit. Naturally, the coordinates we aim for pinpoint the position of the shadow soldier. The 3-hour cooldown might seem long, but just imagine the thrill of opening a portal with a single skill. This gives me the freedom to travel anywhere in the world at my whim. Let's dive in. Reflecting on it, I realize I forgot my weapon. Ah, that trusty pickaxe. A nostalgic nod to the first season. Absolutely not, my true strength lies in. Just kidding, hee hee. It's all good. I'm sure we can find a reliable weapon to borrow from the storage, no worries. Here in this hunter's gym, there are some extra weapons available. SFX were. They might not be top-notch, but they're perfect for practicing and getting into shape. I'm all set, bring it on. Are you sure you can handle this? It's quite different from the swords you're used to, so it may not feel right for you. No matter which weapon I choose, it hardly makes a difference. After all, the monsters don't play by our rules. She's absolutely correct. If I had to take a guess, a typical shadow soldier would be ripped apart within seconds. SFX whoosh. Igris. Without a doubt, he stands out as the finest swordsman in my ranks. What criteria do we use to determine the outcome of the match? You'll battle fiercely until my summon is vanquished or until Hunter Cha gives up. I promised Hunter Cha that I would unleash my most powerful summon, but confronting Baru would be a deeply distressing experience. Shall we dive right in? Hold on, did she really just say that weapons are insignificant? Would you mind spinning around for a second? Oh. Got it. Check this out. Alright, here we go. I'm excited to dive in. And now. Let's get started. Item, Demon King's Longsword. Rank, S. Type, Longsword. Attack, plus 350. This magnificent longsword embodies the raw power of the Demon King Baron. With every swing, it unleashes the storm of white lightning, summoning an unrelenting tempest of lightning in the targeted area. The sound effects crackle with electrifying intensity, enhancing the sheer thrill of wielding such an extraordinary weapon. Just as I expected. She's incredibly quick. An ordinary individual would have succumbed, even with just a slight brush against them. No gym reservations are required today. Sure thing, Mr. President. Can you stream the gymnasium camera feed to my room? Absolutely, happy to help. When did these two become so close? Is Hunter Sung Jin-Woo here yet? Oh, I get it now. I had no idea before. Excuse me, but would you mind shutting off all the cameras in the gym? I mean, come on. Absolutely, Mr. President. Please be aware that an inspection took place today. Just as I anticipated, there's something truly wonderful about being young. Was that Dark Knight truly your most powerful summon? SFX whoosh. Didn't you promise to call forth your mightiest summon? I'm eagerly waiting for you to bring him forth. There's a chance you could get injured. It's all good. I've been looking forward to another go at him. Oh, you knew. I witnessed it firsthand. And I also checked out the videos. Absolutely stunning. I'll inquire once more. SFX Shah. Are you truly going to be alright? I'll ask you again. SFX Shah. Are you truly going to be alright? While shadow soldiers lacked the strength of their living counterparts, Baru was destined to be a formidable weapon designed specifically for hunting down hunters. If they put up a good fight, Hunter Cha's odds of success are, "Oh great one, what should I do with this individual? Overcome her without causing harm." Absolutely, Your Highness. Did Sung Jin-Woo really take on this challenge? Put those aside. I can't allow you to leave if she ends up getting injured. Absolutely, my lord. Shink. A breakthrough, this is my moment. This. The same as last time. SFX Kling, do you really believe I would fall for that trick again? My lord has but a single decree, ting. Ting. Overcome the foe while ensuring her safety. Crush her determination by showcasing an undeniable superiority in strength. This is an easy job. Not just yet. That sounds absurd. He's effortlessly evading all my strikes while barely shifting his position. Wow, that's impressive. It seems the victor has been chosen, with a sense of excitement and anticipation. Are you happy with this? Not just yet. I still have more to give. What could possibly be going through her mind? I never imagined she would be so daring as to continue battling after recognizing the vast gap in our strength. Unlike the other shadow soldiers, Baru stands out with his keen intellect. However, deep down, he is inherently designed to be a tool of destruction. At this moment, I sense him tightly holding back his intense murderous aura. If she's chasing after something, I genuinely hope it doesn't lead to a bad decision on her side. A primal alert. Do you really have the courage? At a mere glance, living beings possess the remarkable ability to discern their roles as either hunters or the hunted. This prey's defiance against its predators is truly astonishing and humbling. Wow, this dancer's skill in performing the sword dance is absolutely mesmerizing. I've got just one shot at this. I don't have much mana left, so I can only use this once. But that's okay. Skill. Blade of Light. Absolutely not. In a fleeting instant, a gentle nudge emerged from Baru's mind. The decree bestowed upon him by his queen at the moment of his birth, a long-buried order now awakening within him like an instinct, was impossible to dismiss. Eliminate the foe. This woman stands as my adversary. Hold on. SFX Zoom. I commanded you to halt. Are you doing all right? Absolutely. My lord, please show compassion. Why are you going to such extremes? You don't have to travel far to become a part of our guild, it's right within your reach. It was just a trial, an entry exam for an unnamed guild. Not worth risking your life over, don't you think? Why are you pushing yourself to such lengths? Are you just going to quietly observe again? What could it possibly be? Maybe, you have feelings for me. What? That's not correct. I can't understand what she could be thinking. Absolutely. I truly believe that's the case. The hunting agency of the United States. I can't justify my actions. I summoned you here not for regrets, but for clarity. Share with me the details. Tap. Based on Lady Selner's observations, Hunter Sung Jin-Woo seems like an incredibly dedicated and skilled individual. This is truly one of the greats. Can you believe it? Wow, Ms. Selner, does that mean Hunter Sung Jin-Woo possesses the strength of a top-tier national hunter? I believe I should take a moment to elaborate on this. The enlightened tap into their strength from the other realm. I can feel the bond they share with the other realm. Occasionally, the influence from the other side is so intense that the awakened seem to be enveloped in a dazzling glow, radiating an aura of wonder. I refer to those individuals as royalty. Yet for him. Shudder. I felt no bond at all. When I gazed into his eyes, I was met with the chilling void within him. A shiver ran down my spine. He exuded darkness, a true embodiment of it. Darkness. So you're suggesting Sung Jin-Woo is the villain? I'm not here to argue if Hunter Sung Jin-Woo is a hero or a villain, he's just complex and intriguing. I'm simply focusing on the source of his strength. Hunter Sung Jin-Woo, He possesses his strength entirely on his own. His strength originates not from an external source, but rather from his inner self, which means he is boundless in what he can achieve. That means his power has no bounds. Thank you so much, Lady Selner. Hey director, where's you off to? I'm heading to floor B24. Join me. We won't be able to use Lady Selner's abilities, so we need to find another way to win him over. Do you recall the very first S-rank gate? Absolutely. The catastrophic dungeon breach that led to the devastation of the western region of the US is something I can never erase from my memory. Among the world's greatest hunters gathered by the US with a massive reward, only 5 made it out alive. The United States granted these 5 individuals powers on par with that of a sovereign nation, marking the dawn of a new era for hunters at the national level. This vibrant fire from the dragon Kamish feels absolutely mesmerizing and full of unyielding passion. One formidable creature slaughtered numerous elite hunters. Can you imagine if I revealed that the frightful experience actually bestowed a tiny treasure? Yeah, I get it. You really don't mean to hurt anyone, right? Take a moment to see this. This mystical rune stone was discovered within the remains of Kamish. It's been nearly 8 years since the Kamish raid shook us all. In the depths of this basement, the rune has patiently awaited its true master, as none of the national-level hunters possess the magic to wield it. Kamish is set to once more present this stunning nation with a meaningful treasure. I've certainly grown taller and feel more fit since my reawakening, but am I really that good-looking? I think I might just be pretty ordinary. Is it due to the will to rehabilitate? Restores all damaged body parts, all my imperfections vanished because of this boost. Sis, what do you think? How do I come across to you? What are your thoughts? I appreciate my appearance as a man. Seriously? Where did that baseless self-assurance come from? SFX, slaps. Honestly, you come across as a total mess to me. Absolutely, I really appreciate that candid response. SFX clench. Hey, you'll break your leg. Did you forget that I have an S-rank body? Do you even use your brain? SFX, smacks X5. Wow. I'm leading the pack in my class. This was solely based on the practice tests. Oh, I just had a brilliant idea. I'm really considering starting a guild. Wow. Is it possible that folks are going to start referring to you as the boss soon? If everything unfolds perfectly. How do you feel about the name solo play for a guild? Are you serious right now? How could you possibly choose such a ridiculous name for your guild? Isn't that a bit strange? Your skill lies in conjuring those shadow warriors. In reality, you're never alone. I see your perspective. So, how should I refer to it? Sounds good, a Jin guild. It has a nice ring to it. A represents me, while Jin signifies to move ahead. Oh, hey a Jin. That's your name backwards, huh? Cool. This isn't too shabby at all. What do you think? Isn't it lovely? What are you trying to say with I believe so? What do you really mean by I believe so? It's just so confusing. This is pretty much me confessing. Isn't there a more fulfilling path to take than becoming part of the guild? Whoa, he's probably going to think I'm a total nutcase. He literally rescued me. Naturally, I'd be all in. Don't you think? Honestly, it's not bad at all. That's not acceptable. Squirm, it's definitely not acceptable. Honestly, I owe my very existence to Min Byung-gu's incredible power to heal. Please convey this to him. Kindly inform him that it's essential for him to do so. SFX grab. Kindly remind him to tread carefully. Please convey my message to Hunter Sung Jin-Woo. Kindly remind him to exercise caution with the strength he possesses. SFX, spring. At that moment, I spotted Hunter Min Byung-gu. Hyung Nim, regarding the gate that appeared yesterday, I've heard it might be challenging for them to grant us the permission we need. The readings from the association turned out to be quite elevated. Wow, is this an S-rank gate? So challenging yet exciting. Not really, but they mentioned it's the top standard for A-rank gates. This is incredibly frustrating. If we're not cautious, we could all be in serious danger in there. We might consider letting it go if it were an S rank, but things are trickier since it's classified as an A rank. There's talk going around that we, one of the top 5 guilds, can't even manage to clear an A rank dungeon. The issue lies in the misconception that everyday individuals have, believing that gates of the same rank are completely uniform. If we abandon this entrance, those fame-hungry individuals will surely seize it for themselves. Are you really suggesting that we hand over the gateway that emerged right in our own backyard to Ma Dong-wook? I'm just expressing my thoughts, Hyung Nim. When it comes to both the number and caliber of A-rank hunters, our guild stands shoulder to shoulder with the top guilds. However, the absence of that single S-rank hunter creates a significant gap. It's truly remarkable how much one individual can impact the overall strength. We might join forces with a different guild as well. By expressing our desire to collaborate due to our doubts about handling it alone, aren't we just inviting other guilds to feel the risk and retreat? Is it too challenging to gather a whole guild? Then what about just a single individual? Meet Jong Yirim, an A-rank healer who can make a difference. What can one individual possibly do as we face the toughest of A-rank gates? You know who this is, right? Absolutely. You're referring to Hunter Sung Jin-Woo, right? Joining forces with another guild feels like a betrayal, yet collaborating with him could elevate our status. Moreover, it would significantly boost our odds of successfully navigating this challenging raid. What has Hunter Sung Jin-Woo been up to lately? Other than the recent incident where he jumped over a gate that appeared on the road, there's been nothing new to report. Can I go ahead and get his contact details, Hyung Nim? I really think this could be a great opportunity. Absolutely not, please set your phone aside. Do you genuinely believe it's appropriate to deal with such a significant issue through just one quick phone call? How about we drop by and see him? Goob goob. What do you think of the Thajin Guild? I absolutely love it, Hyung Nim. This would be perfect for our guild name. Team play all the way, no solo queuing. So, the guild name is set. All that's left is to get another founding member, huh? Looks like we're almost there. Why did Hunter Cha Hae-in have a problem yesterday? I'm really curious to know what went down. I really don't believe that Hunter Cha is the right fit. She's just not the individual I'm looking for. She's an exceptional, young, accomplished, and stunning individual. Will there be another applicant who can outshine Hunter Cha Hae-in? Ahem. Excuse me, dear older brother. What type of person are you hoping for, then? Who has a hunter license, shows no interest in guild activities, but is still someone I can trust? A couple of individuals pop into my thoughts. Who's there? Who's there? It sounds like it isn't Hunter again, is it? Greetings. I am Park Jong-soo, the esteemed leader of the Knights Guild. Wow, check that out. Are you capturing this on camera? Is this actually happening? Why on earth is that gate so enormous? The actual size of a gate doesn't necessarily reflect its rank, nonetheless, it's clear that an enormous surge of mana is emanating from within. Did it really earn an S-rank status? This stands just within the measuring threshold of an A rank. It's the biggest gate ever to emerge in Busan. Note, Busan is the second most populated city in South Korea. Busan. Should I catch up with Ju-hee for some delicious sushi? I reckon you might have missed this in the article, but the association seems to be bent on keeping us out, which is quite frustrating. From their perspective, it's tough to rely on our guild since we lack any S-rank hunters. It feels like we're missing out on the best of the best, making it hard for others to have faith in us. Joining our assault team would really empower us to handle this raid effectively. Do you think he would be willing to sign my autograph if I approached him? You'll be generously rewarded. Typically, S-rank hunters receive about 10% of the profits from a raid, but we want to show our appreciation for your exceptional skills, so we're giving you 20% from this dungeon. You've definitely earned it. How about we split it right down the middle? What? I'll be more than willing to collaborate if you see me as part of a team, rather than just a solitary player. We've officially launched the Pajin Guild. How does a 40-60 split sound to you? I have no intention of bargaining with the Knights Guild. This dude. He seems like a youngster, yet there's something definitely off about him. Absolutely. So, could you handle the challenging boss monsters for us? I get it. It's been nearly a week since the gate came to light, so we must gear up for the raid first thing tomorrow. Why don't we take a ride together in our car? I'm sorry, but I can't meet you tonight. I've got important matters to attend to, but I'll definitely see you tomorrow. No matter what, I promise I won't keep you waiting. Wait, was that his shadow shifting just now? Yoontae. Have you been indulging in some drinks? Who's there? Excuse me, I need to take this call. Of course. This is the incredible Sung Jin-Woo. Hey mom, did you get a new phone? Absolutely. The moment I received the call, I dialed right away because I was eager to listen to your voice. I sincerely hope I didn't disturb anything important. Absolutely not. It was my mother. Honestly, what did I truly think would happen? Hey mom, how about we share a meal together this evening? That sounds delightful to me. The following day, I ventured into Gwangnali, Busan, feeling adventurous and excited. Ugh, I really wish we had convinced him to join us yesterday. He can't possibly be running late, can he? Oh no. We're kicking things off in just 5 minutes. The weather is dreadful. I can hear the thunder, and I'm curious if Jinan remembered to grab her umbrella. I really need to head out now. Time for a shadow swap. This isn't just free labor, is it? Why is the art teacher taking over our role? It feels like they should be focusing on their own responsibilities. Can you believe it? Why do you seem so frightened? Gates like these are utterly secure. Only hunters are allowed in, and nothing within can escape. The gate is expected to swing open in roughly a week. Aren't you the one who mentioned that this room was completely neglected throughout the whole semester? It's only just coming to light now. Smack, smack, squelch, squelch, Jun-suk. I'm struggling, please help me. I beg you. Jun-suk. SFX, crunch. They possess an innate talent for hunting. While they may not possess the same level of smarts as humans, their unparalleled skills in tracking and hunting are truly remarkable. The scent of meat and blood sent the hunters into a frenzy of exhilaration. Sniff. However, being mere scouts, they pushed aside their natural instincts and focused on the task at hand. These hunters lurked in the shadows for an entire week. Their instincts kicked in long before they even began their search for the quarry. This area is teeming with game. High above, and even beyond that. This structure is intricately designed, reminiscent of a grand fortress. I'll take the lead in the hunt. You gather our brothers. We're going to eliminate everyone in this castle, strengthen our defenses. Then we begin the hunt for Raoul. Boom. Let's go all in and reset this space. I got this for you, I really appreciate it. Wow, really? Wow, it's even more impressive up close. That's the collection squad over there, and on the opposite side is the mining crew. Then, the strike force, comprised of 13 A-ranked operatives and 20 B-ranked members. Wow, so many A-ranked hunters. That's no surprise coming from the guild with the highest number of A-ranks. This raid on Jeju was truly spectacular. How on earth do you call forth those dark warriors? Wait, are they truly summoned entities at all? Mr. Sung Jin-Woo, you're at the forefront of today's raid, aren't you? Hey there. Why on earth are you putting Hunter Sung in such an uncomfortable position? I'm Jong Yirim, and I proudly serve as the chief healer for the Knights Guild Assault Squad. Shouldn't the raid leader and the main healer be on the same wavelength? It feels like they're not quite in sync. Are you still not going to share your thoughts? Oh, well. I'm up for it right now. As the one and only Park Jong-soo, I proudly declare that I will take the helm of this daring raid. Here you are again, Guildmaster. But we've got the incredible hunter Sung Jin-Woo on our side. Ugh. That's somewhat disappointing. Hunter Sung Jin-Woo will oversee the rear and ensure our safety. Let's move forward with confidence. Are we truly so fragile that we must rely on another's shield for our safety? Do the esteemed members of the Knights Guild appear so feeble in your eyes, Mr. Sung Jin-Woo? Am I correct? Older brothers, older sisters. Ugh. W8. Youngest. TLN, he addresses his seniors in the guild, Hyung, Nuna. I must say, our members certainly have a bold spirit, don't you agree? It may have come off as slightly impolite, but this is the kind of vibe we typically embrace. This shows they are really that confident. Let's head out now. Hey there. It's high time we get going. The raid is about to begin, let's do this. Absolutely, this is the Urgent Response Center for the Hunters Association. Oh my god. This is the Hunters Association. Yeah, absolutely. Please continue. I'm standing here at this very moment, hic. It's our beloved school. There are creatures lurking beyond. Beyond? A breach from the dungeon. Where are you dialing in from? The sign clearly indicates that it's currently in use. I'm seeking refuge in the bathroom. I was hanging out with my buddy, but my friend was shaking uncontrollably. Quaking with fear, I wonder just how many monsters lurk in the shadows. Are they creeping closer? No. I am not sure. I hear too many cries. Ah. Could I be dying? Could you take a deep breath and hear me out, please? Our hunters are on their way there right now. Rest assured, we'll always stand by you students and support you. Keep your cool until the very end, alright? Are you with me on that? Is it true? So. I can actually survive. These creatures. Have you any idea what kind of beings they might be? It's chilling, really. Absolutely, absolutely. I remember catching a glimpse of them on television. What was it? What were they named? Could you vividly depict them? What type of beast is it? What do they look like? Well, you know. They have bodies similar to humans, but their faces are really quite grotesque. Oh wow, they're green. Their skin is such a vibrant shade of green. Is this even real? Orc. Are those truly orcs? Indeed, that's precisely what they were. Orc. Thud. No. Stay back. Hurry. They can smell orcs. Please help me. I'm terrified of losing my life. Help me. I desperately need someone to rescue me. My buddies are still stuck in there. The hunters will handle it. We need to rush and get out of here. It's hard to believe that we've missed out on half of our target. It's alright, there are plenty more fish in the sea. We cut off their way out, feeling a mix of determination and urgency. We're heading up to the next level. Eliminate every last one of them. Hey boss, we have an individual here imbued with magical energy. Let's take her out first. Big brother. Big brother. You simply can't do it. I'm wide awake now too. Even though I'm just E-ranked. I told you it's impossible. Is it really a human? Definitely not. A more powerful source of magical energy exists. Next to her, feeling the warmth of her presence. It's her. Unbelievable. She needs to go. Is that really him? My heart can't take it. You've stepped into the depths of the dungeon. A fearsome ogre awaits. A two-headed giant. Watch out, everyone. Absolutely. Yunte. Hold on tight. I'll lead the way, Skitter. Chop, 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 my friends. It's time to unleash your power and inflict some serious damage. Whoa. Let's come together for a moment before we proceed. Hiss. This is disappointing. Just as I anticipated, this raid is going to be quite challenging. Right from the beginning, we encounter a two-headed giant that captivates with its unique presence. Have you heard about the legendary two-faced trolls? Guardians of the graves. Absolutely. It's one thing when it's the boss, but if it shows up at the entrance, the catacombs will be filled with restless spirits. You really jinxed it by not watching what you said. Bro, what's our next move? Should we push forward? Bite of excitement. What's happening? Don't they seem a bit odd? Why are they pulling back? Usually, they wouldn't hesitate to attack. It's really puzzling. Do they not seem as if they're fleeing from something frightening? I went in with great anticipation since it was touted as the most challenging A-rank dungeon. This emotion. It can't be. I must take my leave now. There's something pressing that demands my immediate attention. What? I can't believe what I'm hearing. It feels quite perilous for us in your absence, Hunter Sung. Can't you see that? Let me suggest this. I'll reach out to someone you can rely on just as much as you do with me. Wow, he's really on top of it from this point. Oh wow. This can't be right. Hunter is amazing. Is that one of the little critters from Jeju Island? Now that you know who he is, I suppose there's no point in elaborating. He'll be stepping in for me from this moment on. Safeguard humanity. And how about the non-human entities? Feel free to follow your own desires. Please. Stay out of my path. What on earth is happening? Am I truly a superior necromancer, commanding the undead with greater prowess than the rest? Jump in, Kai. Let's get this review started with energy and excitement. Whoa. Look over there. This is Sung Jin-Woo. Excitement could be felt through every word. Dear sister, let's go all out with excitement. Alaroxer. Skill, Monarch level 1 exclusive, Shadow Protectors, no mana cost. Allies hidden in the shadows gain a 50% boost to their stats, making them nearly unstoppable. To my sister, with all my heart and enthusiasm. Did those creatures come to our rescue? Are they really safeguarding us? Is he here yet? Appa. Wow, at last, the last barriers have been removed. I am Goroktaru, the fearless leader of the Red Blade tribe, ready to share our epic tales. I'm unstoppable at this moment. Goroktaru. The mighty orc warriors are lending their strength to the humans. High orcs. Just how many are we talking about? 3, perhaps. It's truly disheartening to consider that the mighty orc warriors are unable to handle just 3 high orcs. How disappointing. Take the helm and guide us forward. The moment for the culling has arrived. Hurry, shriek. I long to escape. If those creatures ever perceive us as foes. We can't afford to halt the raid at this point. If we do, we'll be completely overwhelmed by the reporters waiting outside. Absolutely. We shouldn't let our fears of summons hold us back. Let's push forward with determination. With a mix of excitement and nervousness. Are we ready to head out? Let's share a smile. Pishukwamak. Hey bro, you alright? Master of the guild, do you think we ought to pursue those creatures? I'm fine, really, I'm fine. Hey, check this out. Could this possibly be the skull of the dreaded Death Knight? It effortlessly took down the most formidable beast in the blink of an eye. Can you believe how powerful they are? It's almost surprising, Heh. I'm sure you're all aware of just how precious those magic cores from top-tier monsters can be, right? So, who's still thinking about bowing out? Master of the guild, what on earth are you up to? Please, speed it up, you're lagging behind. Wow. These folks. Hey, bro, how much longer are you planning to hang out over there? Goroktaru. Goroktaru. The ink on an orc's skin tells tales of triumph. This shows how many foes I've taken down so far. You must have faced numerous challenges. But is that really all you've got? Keep me amused, mighty orc warriors. Zoom. Not too shabby, it's parrying my blade. I'm feeling a shiver. But you don't stand a chance. Is this some kind of magic? No matter how hard I try to edit them, they remain the same. I could effortlessly eliminate them 100, or even 1,000 times. Yet. Eliminate the humans. The situation is deteriorating with each passing moment. I must bring this to an end. If they're shifting due to enchantment, they just need to keep an eye on the controller. It's you. The one reviewing. Reach out to that reviewer. The high orcs are utterly vulnerable during their regeneration phase. SFX, whoosh. Keep pushing forward. Limit their ability to move, with a determined and focused emotion. Oh my. That's risky. Just as I feared, it was you all along. I wish you would disappear. I can feel your magical energy so strongly. Gina, are you alright? I hope you're doing well. Something is on its way. Something utterly frightening. Get ready to dive in. This review is about to get intense. Ugh, I can't stop coughing. You are protected at this moment. I am Guroktaru, the leader of the Crimson Blade. You. Strike. Be quiet and stay patient. It's all good now. Appa. I apologize for being late. Yeah. Is everyone alright? Even you, Gina? Oh. Appa seems really intense right now. Igris, please look after Gina. Alright everyone, please gather the students and make your way down ahead of us. I warned you to stay still. Fidget. I understand now. The eternal high orcs were his warriors. Who are you and why can you converse in our language? He seems completely uninterested in responding. Go for it. Whoosh bang, sound effect, smash. Skill, Dominator's touch has been activated. Sweet. What? Seriously? Ability, Dominator's grip engaged. Sound effect, smash. Why did you go ahead and do such a thing? How could your kind be so cruel, wanting to wipe out humans completely? In our minds relentlessly, eradicate the humans, with an intense and determined emotion. What about my existence? Can't you hear the whisper urging you to end me? Please, I beg you. Pardon me. Just respond to me. Can you feel the emotion urging you to end my existence? Pardon me. I understand. Just as I anticipated, I don't occupy a place in your mind either. But honestly, it's not a big deal. I can let it go. But keep in mind that this review process might not be a walk in the park for you. Aren't you aware of how costly that is? This is the feedback from a reviewer. Vampires are quite costly, it's best to avoid consuming them. Ouch. Thwack. Oof. Splash. Thank you so much. Is this truly a form of healing magic? This summon's healing magic seems far superior to mine. Wow, I can't believe it. The leader is actually the supreme undead sorcerer. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it, there are actually over 10 Death Knights here. Among all the formidable foes, the Arch-Lich stands out for its notorious role in the complete destruction of the Gold Dragon Guild. A renowned guild from China was utterly decimated by the Arch-Lich, leading to a catastrophic dungeon breach. Thanks to Lu Zhigang, it didn't turn into a complete disaster, but it seems highly unlikely for any typical A-ranker to come out on top against it. Hey, what should we do, man? They're approaching from behind too. The zombies that managed to escape the ants have returned to life, oh no. Quick, shut the door. Absolutely. Skill, activate Holy Wall. This is quite a conundrum. I can understand why this dungeon is classified as an A rank with such extreme challenges. Guildmaster, I can barely keep this up for even 5 minutes. Why you're, the Legion of Shadows. Why on earth is the King's private forces launching an assault on us? We've been selected by the King. And you haven't. That's impossible. I must personally convey this to the ruler. You really have a lot to say, don't you? Especially considering the circumstances. What kind of power does it possess to take down the Arch-Lich in a single blow? Every last one of the undead has been taken out too. I was aware of its potency, but experiencing such intensity is beyond my expectations. If they're that powerful, Hunter Sung Jin-Woo wouldn't even need to step into the dungeon, his summons alone would clear it with ease. This tremendous expenditure of magical energy to control all these summons would likely leave him incapable of using them simultaneously, however, even deploying merely half of the creatures present. His influence far surpasses that of any major guild in our nation. Hey there. Let's not drag this out any longer and go ahead with joining forces with Sung Jin-Woo's guild. It's time to make it happen. This person, honestly. Let's just call it an alliance, shall we? An alliance. The newly formed guild, led by the top hunter and one of the nation's 5 prominent guilds, the Knight Order, is advocating for a partnership. Isn't that exciting? Wow. Are you seriously considering taking that chance, Hyung Nim? Do you honestly believe that the hunter Sung Jin-Woo requires our assistance, based on what you've witnessed today? Hey, consider this for a moment. Do you really believe he can manipulate the law for the sake of guild events simply due to his status? Wait, what did you just say? Although his creatures can conquer dungeons, he's still required to meet the bare minimum player count for the raid team, which feels a bit frustrating. He needs to meet that number regardless of the circumstances. Did you overlook the fundamental requirements for raiding? Absolutely. We'll provide the backup, while Hunter Sung Jin-Woo takes charge as the powerhouse. It's a total victory for everyone. That's absolutely correct. However, if that were to occur, wouldn't it feel like I'm just taking advantage of him? Hey there. We're here for you. Think of it as us offering steadfast assistance. I must witness this for myself. My child attends this school. Move aside. Any other survivors out there? Not a soul, sir. Thankfully, all 213 students who managed to flee initially are accounted for and safe. However, only 10 students were rescued. The remaining students who couldn't make it out are. This incident was foreseeable and could have been avoided. This highlights the surge in gate activities in and around Seoul over the past 6 months. This highlights the global trend of the rising number of gates. There's been a remarkable surge in the appearance of gates across the globe. This isn't the only bizarre thing, though. An increasing number of individuals are eager to validate their awakened standings. With the surge of monsters emerging from the gates, the count of hunters capable of sealing those gates is on the rise as well. It's like they're trying to keep things even. A shift is beginning to unfold. So, what you were eager to discuss with me was countries like Japan, the USA, China, Russia, France, Britain, and Germany. Not to mention those from the Middle East. Here lie the formal papers from those countries eager to reach out to you, Hunter Sung Jin-Woo. I'm sure some of them have already reached out to you informally. It's happening quite frequently. To be completely frank, the Hunters Association has absolutely no authority to prevent these individuals from pursuing their passions. Your personal information will be safeguarded solely based on your wishes. We understand that everything hinges on your choice, Hunter Sung Jin-Woo, but I'm really worried that our nation might struggle to cope with the upcoming transformations if you choose to depart from us. We've made it. Your sister is here in this hospital. Hunter Sung Jin-Woo seems really excited. We'll go above and beyond to support you with whatever we can. So, will you kindly remain in South Korea? It would mean the world to me. Officially, there were 10 S-rank hunters, with Hunter Sung Jin-Woo among them. Tragically, we lost 3 of our own from that elite group. 2 lost their lives to the cruelty of beasts, while 1 chose to forsake Korea in pursuit of a new life in America. The Hunters Association can no longer remain passive in this situation. We must take every possible action to ensure that the association actively fulfills its responsibilities. Hunter Sung Jin-Woo, we eagerly await your wishes and desires. If that's how it is, will you allow me to step through the prestigious doors on my own someday? Are you really suggesting that I should leave you out of the minimum headcount requirement? Absolutely. The headcount rule serves as the essential safety cushion for the hunters. It's a crucial policy designed to ensure that hunters don't venture into a dungeon unprepared, ultimately safeguarding their lives. Are you seriously requesting that I take it down for you? Maybe, the motivation behind forming a guild is, indeed. Is it going to be a challenge to meet that request? A solo warrior. I can assure you, it's entirely doable if you just put your trust in me. Ms. Soo-hyun, you did an amazing job today. I'm so impressed. Virum. Virum, absolutely, you as well, Director. Hey there. It would be great if you could join our guild. What do you think, Nuna? Rather than getting stuck in that role and serving as a PR representative for your father's guild, why not put your name on our guild's employee list and have the freedom to do as you please? Guild? Why are you bringing that up out of the blue? Guess what? Jin-Hui is making his way back to Korea. How could I possibly be unaware of my sister's efforts? Obviously, I am. It's simply that we're lacking one key founding member for our guild. Are you seriously suggesting that I become part of a guild that hasn't even been established? Jin-Ho, do you really believe you're not being tricked by someone suspicious? Wow, you won't believe who the suspicious character turns out to be, it's going to blow your mind. Can you guess who it is? Is this the third individual you mentioned earlier? This is my cousin, Yoo Soo-hyun, and she's an elite A-rank hunter. Wow, I can't believe I'm standing right in front of the legendary Sung Jin-Woo. Isn't it amazing? You're a star. Wow, this guy's an A-rank hunter. I had the chance to encounter the elusive hunter who disrupted Lee Min-sung's press conference and vanished without a trace. Wow, aren't you amazed by the incorrect aspect here? Jin-Ho holds the title of a D-rank hunter, while his cousin boasts the impressive rank of A. Could it be that the gift of awakening is something woven into our very DNA? Well, sometimes brothers and sisters wake up at the same time, and my dad was also a hunter. Did you get all the details from Jin-Ho? Oh, he mentioned that you're lacking a founding member for your guild. If you become part of our guild, we might feature you in our news articles. How does that sound to you? That's way better than dealing with Eugene Sung. Hey, Eugene Sung. What do you think about this? He's my big brother, my dear Hyung-nim. Oh, that's the sibling known for their unpleasant demeanor, isn't it? He appears to be quite well known already, it's really impressive. Sorry to interrupt. Would you mind if we snapped a quick selfie? I'd love to share it on my social media. This guy clearly has no idea what he's talking about. Are you seriously considering including summoned creatures as part of the raid squad? Can you believe something like this actually makes any sense at all? Hunter Jin-Woo, who has just established his guild, is facing this absurd rule. If this isn't a clear case of favoritism, I don't know what is. The Hunters Guild ought to be impartial, yet they seem to be favoring Hunter Sung Jin-Woo. Come on, Association President Go Gun-hui, we're eagerly waiting to hear your thoughts. Absolutely, I completely agree with your point. This is an unfair advantage. I've got a question for all of you attending today. Can you feel the excitement? Here it goes, whisper, whisper. A formidable squad of 20 top-tier hunters or a lone warrior, the remarkable hunter Sung Jin-Woo. Imagine stepping into a dungeon with one of these incredible teams, which one would capture your heart? Dear esteemed member Nam Junwook, I heard you've just relocated to an apartment complex close to the Hunters Guild, haven't you? What prompted you to relocate to a place where the housing costs are dramatically higher than your former home? This has nothing to do with it. You genuinely care about your own safety, don't you? Coughs ugh. Cough cough. The people of Korea share a common sentiment. If they had the financial means, many would eagerly relocate to more secure cities. Numerous nations are fiercely determined to snatch away Hunter Sung for their own protection. Can you genuinely anticipate that he will stay here when you can't even meet one of his needs? Do you really want to witness another heartbreaking moment like when Hwang Dong-soo left us for America, but this time with Hunter Sung? If you think this rule doesn't make sense, especially with another S-rank gate available in Korea, it's really frustrating. I hope you realize who would be saving whose life in that scenario. It's important to understand the dynamics and not underestimate each other's role. Hyung-nim. I've never encountered something quite like this in my life. I find myself craning my neck to catch a glimpse of the entire gate. If he's taken aback by this gate, can you imagine his reaction upon encountering the gate in Busan? Let's head there. Hunter Sung Jin-Woo, could you please look this way? We'd love to hear your thoughts. How does it feel for the Ajin Guild to be heading into their very first raid? flashing with excitement. Wow, wow, wow. Why did you choose Jin as your guild name? It's really intriguing. What is your connection with the guild's third founding member, Yu Soo-hyun? Oh, that lively hunter, Sung Jin-Woo. Hey Chief Woojin-chul, I thought you had my back and were safeguarding my info. While we can safeguard your personal information, unfortunately, there's little we can do regarding the placement of a gate. Perhaps in the future, avoiding social media could be beneficial, especially considering the images shared on Instagram. Due to the image on Instagram, sigh. I'll be much more cautious from now on. Hyun Nim, are you truly considering not bringing in any retrieval or mining teams? I honestly doubt I can manage everything by myself. Whoosh. Don't worry, it's all good. I have complete confidence that these folks will handle those jobs effortlessly. Wow, I can't believe it. Every single one of his summons is at least rank B or above. He definitely surpasses the criteria needed to obtain a raid permit for gates like these, showing great enthusiasm and dedication. Anyone who fights over the matter of favoritism is just being foolish. I've wrapped up the verification process. Yet, that rustling sound. Oh my. The president of the association has tasked me with discovering whether it's truly secure during Hunter Sung's attacks. Click. Do you think it would cause any issues if I joined you on the raid? Chief Woojin-chul, do you really believe this is the right decision? Not long after. And Naga, of the highest order. Pierce. Even seasoned hunters specializing in magic and melee combat would struggle immensely. The foe is faltering as the Shadow Army keeps rejuvenating itself endlessly. That particular summon truly left me in awe. Only those with abundant magical energy have the capability to command thunder and lightning. Can you believe that every time he swings his sword, it unleashes a bolt of lightning? This isn't just A rank, it's gone far beyond that level. Do I stand a chance in a one-on-one battle against it? Crunch crunch, oh no, please don't munch on that. Are you aware of the value of those monstrous remains? Bam! Hey everyone! Let's not lose our focus on gathering those enchanting crystals. Bang bang bang! Here's a guy who can tackle an A-rank dungeon, gather monster remains, and extract magical crystals all on his own. He's far more than just a lone raider, he's a force to be reckoned with. Now it all makes sense why the president of the association wanted me to keep an eye on him. Let's cancel the summoning for everybody except those who are on duty. It would be great if the others could stay behind and help with the cleanup. Thanks in advance. Why did you decide to revoke your outstanding summonses? It seems like an unexpected move. Your call to action is powerful enough to conquer the boss. If I depend too heavily on my summons, my abilities would start to fade without practice. You have vanquished the dungeon's master, Thump. Your rank has increased by 1, you have now attained level 101, your specialized abilities have enhanced, oh my goodness. Wow. My skills have just skyrocketed. The Shadow Extraction ability has advanced to a new level. I can't believe Save Shadow has also improved. And guess what? The domain of the Monarch has leveled up too. Plus, Shadow Exchange is now at a higher tier. What an exhilarating experience. My expertise in job-related skills has significantly improved. Because of this, the cooldown for my Shadow Exchange ability has been reduced by an entire hour. My active skills now include Shadow Extraction Level 2, Save Shadow Level 2, Domain of the Monarch Level 2, and Shadow Exchange Level 2. I'm absolutely thrilled with this progress. Ability, Shadow Exchange Level 2, a unique skill tailored for this class, requiring no mana. The player can effortlessly swap positions with any of their summoned creatures. Once activated, there's a waiting period of 2 hours before the skill can be utilized again. The cooldown duration will adjust as the skill improves. It got cut down by an hour once it reached the next level. Imagine how much more time I'll save if I upgrade it further. No matter where I find myself in this vast world, I can rest easy knowing that my mom and Gina are safe and out of harm's way. The tough scales of a naga could potentially forge armor and shields, yet, armed merely with 2 daggers, one can't help but feel a surge of both awe and vulnerability. Awaken. The voice of the sovereign has ignited the warrior's soul of those who have passed. You've enhanced the shadow. It's now at level 13. How exciting. Its ranking matches that of Tusk, but at level 13. Its strength is nearly on par with the original. Yet. Name. LV 13, rank, Elite Knight, it has diminished quite significantly. Typically, shadows maintain their dimensions or expand over time. This dude is emanating a huge amount of magical energy. It's quite similar to Tusk's, making me feel both amazed and a bit intimidated. If it has the ability to magically expand, then perhaps this is what it truly looks like in its natural state. Regardless, this is an amazing enhancement to my Legion of Shadows. Could you give the shadow a name? How about we call it Jima? I think Jima fits perfectly for our shadow. What do you say, shall we name the shadow Jima? Absolutely. He transformed that fierce beast into his summon. Just as I anticipated from my dear Hyung Nim. Hyung Nim, it's finally time for us to step away from the gate. Isn't it? Now, regarding this lifeless body. Flee now. Oh no, those are the summons of Hunter Sung Jin-Woo. Bam, he's already completed an A-rank dungeon. Snap that photo fast. Capture it, capture it, capture it. Please check this out. Awesome. It seems there are even more reviewers now. Quite impressive, isn't it? Our guild's inaugural raid has sparked a flurry of excitement and responses. While a bit of attention is nice, this much isn't really necessary. That's it. Sigh. Woojin Chul, I can only imagine the countless raids you've witnessed over the years. Upon hearing the events unfold in the dungeon, any seasoned professional like yourself would undoubtedly be taken aback. That was not a raid. With a sense of disappointment and surprise. What I witnessed was an utterly one-sided slaughter. I completely get it. You really need to take a break and recharge your batteries. Absolutely, I'm ready to say my goodbyes and head out. Exploring dark caverns, collecting fallen bodies, and gathering shimmering magical crystals too. Describing him as a solo raid squad barely scratches the surface. He's essentially a guild all on his own. He is a beacon of camaraderie all on his own. Grin. My eyes were not deceived the moment I laid eyes on him. Korea. The global ranking of hunters is on the brink of a dramatic shift. Tokyo, Shinjuku in Japan is about to take the spotlight. What on earth is happening? Wow. In that moment, it felt like the entire world and everyone around me just froze in place. In the stillness, what unfolded before them was a thunderous sight, calling a gate of this magnitude a mere monster barely scratched the surface of its true enormity.